Hey guys, welcome back. This is HGFS Ignatius here with a little cast for you. This time we have a 5v5 little ranked action here. Me and Ver duo queued the other night and got a pretty good game out of it. I want to show you guys this game. I thought it was pretty interesting. Pretty well fought game by both teams actually. I don't know, I just thought it was a good game. First I have to toss a shout out to Mr. Tklauegolf over on the YouTubes, who, all thanks to him, I have fixed my chat box on my laptop so you guys can stop hearing about that finally. I'm sure some people are getting tired of it. I had to go into some weird INI file or INI file or whatever you'd say to end up fixing it. Turns out the Y was about 400 units off the screen, and that's why I couldn't see it or grab it. So thanks to you again, Mr. Tklauegolf, you saved my ass. No matter how much of Google searching I was doing, I could not find it.
30 seconds until minions
Here you go. It's in chat right now. I'm talking about this chat box issue. To no avail. Without Mr. Tklauegolf, I would not have figured this out. Joke was made that I'm blind, so I don't need a chat box, of course. That's typical of Lee Sin. So this is going to be a game of me jungling as Lee Sin. The other team is comprised of an Ahri Soul Lane, mid, Skarner jungle, I want to say Gangplank top, and a Jax Shyvana bottom, from what I remember. Very nice leash from Kennen and Singed here. Thanks to them, I'm going to be able to get this blue absolutely no problem. Singed is not, not Singed, Lee Sin is not really a problem in the first place. You know, doesn't really need it early game, but you know what the hell, might as well grab at least one. It does speed up your jungling speed by a little bit, at least, and I find it useful. Looking around at lanes, we have Kennen versus Ahri in mid here. Of course, I'm using LOL Recorder right now instead of the spectator function, as I couldn't because it was a ranked game, so you're not going to be able to see health bars, unfortunately, in the other lanes. Kennen doesn't do too well in lane here. As you can see, he's already quite low against this Ahri. Ahri player is one of the best in their teams, I'd have to say, probably by far. I'm just jungling around, you know. Their bottom lane was kind of interesting, Jax and Shyvana. Luckily we had a support to go with our Graves here, which really worked out for them. Turned out, you know, as you kind of figured. They have a little bit of sustain with that shield, and Jax and Shyvana have next to nothing. Here I am coming in for a gank now. I've pinged it for Kennen, hoping to catch Ahri by surprise here. Looks like I'm coming around from behind there. Get an E. Do I land it? No, I didn't. I missed the E there. Unfortunately, did not get that hit. Did not get that slow off it. I'm still just kind of sitting here, hoping to make something out of it. I doubt I can, especially without my Q. I just got my Q now. I'm coming back to the fight. Kennen's flashed away. I have a Q now. Will I hit it? Yes, I hit the Q. I land the Q. I run in. Maybe possible first blood here, and down she goes. With thanks to help Kennen and good gank by myself. Unfortunately, nothing I could do there. Tried tossing the shield on Kennen, got a little too close to tower range there, in my personal opinion. There you go. That's first blood netted for us, which is very good. First blood goes to me. I get a little bonus gold there, which is nice for a jungler. It's very nice. Makes up for my slower jungle from just being an unskilled player. Bottom lane's doing very well. Able to push up to the tower here. CS-wise, I believe Graves is doing pretty well. 12 CS is not fantastic. Oops, unfortunately, I paused the game. I hit the hotkey for that, whatever that happens to be. Jax is at Graves is at 12 CS, while Jax is at 5 and Shyvana is at 8. I mean, he's doing better than both of them, so can't really complain there. I now have double buff. I'm looking around here. I was going to go B, and I saw maybe there's an opportunity to gank, so I just decided to go get golems really quick and see if there's any opportunities opened up anywhere else. It's fairly standard, just you doing my usual jungle thing. I really love Lee Sin jungle. He's a blast to play as. He's so much skill and so many little intricacies that you learn throughout playing him. Like I can remember the first games I played as Lee Sin jungle, I was just god awful as him. And you know, as you learn little tips and tricks and stuff like that, he's a really fun champion to play. He's one of the hardest to play in the game in my opinion, but he's just absolutely a blast to play. We have a bit of an exchange going on here mid. Kennen and Ahri both getting very low here. My odds go to Ahri right now. If she lands that charm on Kennen doesn't stand much of a chance. So I'm coming around here to gank, hopefully. Maybe catch Ahri here, going for a blue or something. I'm just sitting here asking Kennen to bait, hoping that she'll come out a little bit further than she should be right now. Wasting a little time here jungling. Not the best. Kennen took a tower shot. Also not the best. I just said lol. That was not the greatest decision there. Kennen just decides to go B. And then here I see Ahri going across and land the beautiful Q right across the wall, followed up and does an E to kill her easily. That was very unfortunate for her. Had no idea I was there. I type in "oh hi" in chat. Ahri's a little BM, calling Kennen a ugly rat. We all know Kennen's absolutely beautiful. We all love Kennen. He tries. So Kennen says I'm pro. I beg to differ. Quite honestly, I really beg to differ. I'm so far from pro, it's not even funny. Singed and GP, let's see how they're doing up here. Singed is at 14 CS and GP is at 23. More or less even. I mean, GP does have the farm lead, but that's to be expected. Ahri tells me it's a bad idea. I missed that in chat. We'll see. We'll see late game. We'll see if it's a bad idea, Ahri. Skarner coming out for a non-effectual gank. He's only level 4. I'm level 5 with 2 successful ganks on mid lane, which is really killer for Kennen right now. Kennen's only died once to that tower, and has had the opportunity to farm a lot more than Ahri has, not to mention the XP lead as well. Just looking like a fairly passive mid-game here. We could have a gank going on bot. It looks like they found, thanks to that ward, they saw Skarner before he could get really in the danger area there. Without level 6, he's not too threatening to go up against. Jax and Shyvana are both very low down here, about a quarter HP each. Not much I can do though, they've got him way pushed up. Graves is just tearing away in that CS, 33 CS now. He's on route to 100 pretty quick, 13 minutes or so, which is it's pretty decent, especially for our elo level. Looks like I'm going top now for a possible gank on Gangplank. Looks like Gangplank's getting a little greedy here. And here I use one of my favorite tricks at least, W to the minion and then E onto him. This way you still have the Q for the chase. As you can see, I pop the Q now, jump in, get some good damage down on him. He drops his ult. Will Singed be able to... Singed gets him... No, I got him with a kick. Oh, almost got out of tower range there. Unfortunately, I didn't. I probably should have stayed in there. Singed could have easily got him with poison. I could have gone out of there alive. But, you know, successful gank top lane. I'm happy with that. GP's a good target to keep down. I say I'm still 100% on my ganks. It's very true. I'm 3-1 now, unfortunately. Kennen gets a little cut out here in mid. Not too badly, though. Thanks to Ahri taking a tower shot, though. It's just looking a lot more even. Kennen has to go back, though. 10,000 pings is, is customary for when someone's going from mid lane to top lane. You must really make sure they know what they're doing. That's probably thanks to Graves, it seems. Luckily for Sin, she went back. And yes, he does have a teleport to get back in there if need be. I'm just on my way back jungling, as you can see, going to Wolves and then on the blue buff. Blue buff was kind of interesting. I just gave it to Singed. I mean, Kennen doesn't really need it mid lane. So I told Singed right now to come over and grab blue. And that was really killer for his laning phase. I mean, he could just sit there and lane forever and toss around those poisons with, absolutely no negative side effects. Looks like I'm gonna, at least Singed is gonna get blue right now. No problem. GP's doing fairly well CS-wise, I believe. 39, it's not bad. He's keeping up with Graves at least. Singed isn't doing too poorly himself either, though. He's at 29 CS, which is not fantastic 8 minutes into a game, but Singed has a really difficult time with early game CS. Because he has to really get into the thick of things with that poison in order to do real damage. Mid lane, Kennen's at 24 CS and Ahri's at 20. That's really good. Ahri's been ganked twice and Kennen's gotten 1 assist. I'm surprised he didn't get another assist off that. Oh yeah, because he had to go back there. And I just jumped over the wall there, so... Either way, Kennen has the experience lead right now, and the the experience lead and the gold lead right now. Ahri burned her flash there, very positive for Kennen. I mean, she has less escapability if need be. Of course, Ahri can escape just fine. I don't know what I'm saying. 3 charges on an ultimate. She's gonna have no problem getting away. Lane's looking alright. Looks like I'm going for a gank down here, down bottom. I don't know if I make anything out of this. They're both very low. Dragon kick cleans them up there. Should toss an E here. There we go. Slow the Shyvana. Toss a Q, possibly. Nope, just used it. Trying to go for a successful gank down here. Maybe get Graves a kill. And will I get out of here? I don't... Oh, just saved myself with flash. Not the best flash ever, but just got out of there. Looks like Kennen killed Ahri in mid here. Unfortunately, I missed that because of the gank down bottom. Looks like Kennen's on a fair amount of HP, if this is anything to go by, around 550 HP. Ari states that he's mad, or she's mad, whichever you prefer. Pretty good early game for us so far. I was pretty satisfied with this game up until this point. I've really been needing the elo from ranked games. I've had quite a few bad teams. I think the last 10 games, I gotta say 5 of them were lost due to someone leaving. Of course, I'm in with a dub elo hell. I'm around 1100 still. I think at the time of this recording, I'm around 1060 or so, I believe. I'm not too sure. But, you know, I'm not the highest elo, so I get, you know, you get stuck with people who leave games or who troll games, you know, decide they want to do 5 Phantom Dancers on RE, stuff like that. I haven't seen that yet, but I'm sure it's not the too distant future. Back down to bottom here, just seems to be becoming a farm fest. Graves at 58 CS, Jax at 16, and Shyvana at 25. He's absolutely killing them in the CS game and in the kills game. He's 1-0-1. We have another engagement going on mid here. Ari used her ultimate, so she might be able to get out of this and even get a kill, possibly. Nope, nope. Kennen's too fast, way too fast. Very close engage, gonna leave both of them low HP here. I come in hoping to make something out of this. With a Q. I don't recommend that. I missed pretty badly there. Skarner hasn't. That was bull right there. He grabbed me as I kicked him, and it considered me being way the hell back there. Anyway, I was saying Skarner has very early oracles, which is kind of strange. I guess he wanted to deal with bottom lane, but as you can see, he's not doing a fantastic job clearing those wards, bottom lane or top lane. And we have pretty good ward coverage all around. It just seems like a waste of gold in my opinion, especially when he was having such a poor time jungling. I mean, I'm tied with him on CS right now at 52, and I have 4 kills right now. I have 2 successful ganks in mid and 1 on top and 1 on bottom. I mean, I'm just way ahead of him right now in jungle. And Skarner's a pretty strong jungler, especially post level 6. I mean, he has all kinds of movement speed increases and can get around the map in absolutely no time. Kennen's telling me this is warded. I think he's right, so I just decided to pop down my wriggles and go steal some jungle. I might as well. Gangplank shows up behind me here. I try to catch him out, but unfortunately I see Skarner coming in from the right side there and decide to stay the hell out of there. I won't be getting wraiths out of that, unfortunately. Bottom lane's doing pretty well. Still, I mean, there's absolutely nothing negative down here. Lol replay glitch, you can see quite a few people floating. I'm really looking forward to a full replay version, kind of like this, kind of like they have in StarCraft 2. I think that would be great right now for LoL, and really be good for the whole competitive scene and stuff, because there's so many times in StarCraft 2 that I've watched a replay and, you know, learned something from it, improve my play in some way, you know, how to counter some build or what he did when, and, you know, how to deal with it. I think that'd be really cool for LoL. I mean, this program is good and all, but I mean, you know, not being able to see HP bars, you know, that were within 100 meters of you or so or whatever, is a little unfortunate, a little too bad when you're doing casts like these. But it serves a purpose, I suppose. First dragon goes to us, 13 minutes. Thanks to wards, there's absolutely no problem, no threat at all of that being taken. Up top seems to be a gank on Singed, which, you know, you should know by now never works. Singed out of there with nearly full HP and nearly killed Gangplank in the process. Not the greatest idea. Since I see Skarner up top, I decided to try to steal his blue buff. It is there, luckily for me. So it looks like I can get a free blue buff out of this, and I can give my blue buff up to Singed as well. Being able to counter jungle like this even, just, you know, 13 minutes into a game, counter jungling is still important. Here I decide I'm going to wrap around. Up top we have Singed versus Gangplank. Unfortunately I can't see health bars. Down bottom here I decide to come around for a gank. I dragon kick Jax right into the thick of the action here. Luckily I land my E so I can slow him and slow his attack speed. And Graves picks up an easy kill, absolutely no problem. Up top Singed picks up the kill on Gangplank there. We saw that little engage going on. It looks like Gangplank exhausted him and chased him. And you never chase a Singed. Even if he has next to no mana, you never chase him. It's just a bad idea. Gangplank says to report his team, like any good, honest, ranked player. This has been a pretty good game for us, really. We had pretty good synergy, we had a pretty good team comp. I really liked the Kennen mid. This was before the whole M5 80 Kennen craze. It's just standard AP Kennen, and did pretty well. I mean, it's tough laning against an Ari. When she gets that charm on you, there's absolutely nothing you can do. Gangplank saying to report Ahri. Well, I'd have to say arguably Ahri's doing the best on her team right now. I mean, she has died 3 times, but you know, it's been no fault of her own, really. I mean, I've gotten some really good ganks on her, and Kennen has as well, and you know, there's been about nothing she can do. I mean, Skarner's even, you know, no kills, no assists, no deaths, but you know, that's not a good thing either. I mean, I'm ahead of him in CS, and he's way behind. I mean, he has a few gold per 5, but he's still way behind in gold right now. Their Jax was also pretty terrible. I mean, Berserker boots 15 minutes into a game. It's just ridiculous. I have a Skype call coming in. I'm going to have to decline that. I told them I was recording. They don't listen. Their GP did pretty well. 70 CS is not bad. Their team wasn't too terrible. It's just that bottom lane didn't end up working out for them, really. Their bottom lane was probably their biggest weak point. I mean, they didn't die a ton, but they didn't perform the way they should have. I mean, with no AD carry and with no support, they really lost a lot in the laning phase and were unable to keep up. Here we have a gank going out on Gangplank. Gangplank is just wandering all over the place. I pick him up with a Q there very easily. Luckily, because I missed the first Q, that was unfortunate, but pick up a nice easy kill. Singe gets an assist. That's my 5th kill of the game. I'm doing really well so far at this point. I'm pretty damn strong. I believe I'm building up to a Phage next. I already have my Merc Treads and my Wriggles. Gangplank asked me if I'd like to eat some more Ahri and get fat, and says, "Oh wait, you already did." And I said, "Yes please," because Ahri is very tasty. Down bottom here, they've pushed the tower, not too surprisingly. Graves is at 96 CS, he kind of fell off in the CS department, but not too badly. Walks into an Ahri here. That did not go terrifically for her. She kind of disappeared, actually. Up top we have a little Singe versus Skarner action. Skarner's just back to jungling still. He hasn't done anything in the way of ganks, which I just found shocking. I can't even believe he tried to gank once, really. I mean, with that ultimate is such a strong engage. Down bottom we have a bit of a dive here. Nicely done. Gets Shyvana across the wall there with that Kennen throw. Kennen says, "I'm a ninja." Yes, you are. In case you weren't sure, this unit's a flippin' ninja. That was a very nice kill picked up there by Kennen. Across the wall like that. Now John is BM. And this is what I really hate, is when you do well in a ranked game, and then you feel like you have permission to be bad-mannered towards the enemy team. It's not cool, kids. Don't do it. It's not fun. No one likes you for it. You just look like a dick. A little more Singed versus GP action up top. GP drops the ult. I really don't think he stands a chance of turning the tables on Singed right now. Yeah, Singed is just going to kite him around and turn around and toss a fling, and there's going to be nothing he can do. Over here, I have me versus Skarner. This is not a great situation for me to be in. I thought I could counter jungle Skarner. I might even get him. No, I'm suppressed here and held back, and unfortunately, I kick him away, but I kick him out of Kennen's ult and save his life. That was a really poor move by me. Like I said, I'm not pro. I'm not even good. Probably not even good. Looks like we have a little more action here. Kennen goes down to Shyvana, unfortunately. Her first kill of the game. Luckily for her. Yes, Shyvana did indeed bite Kennen. And that's too bad. That was alright. I mean, it's not exactly even yet. It's still 13-4. I have a ton of feed. Graves has a ton of feed. About as much as me. I maybe have a little more. I already have my Phage, and now I'm working on my Warmogs. I'm probably going to have it by the 20-minute mark, which is just crazy. Graves and Janna going on here. They saw Jax in the bush here, but looks like he booked it the hell out of there. Graves is going to go back to some more free farming. Doing really well. Singe just caught up to him, surprisingly. Singe is about the same CS, 106 to 108. And he's about the same farm as well, 2-0-2, and Graves is 3-0-2. Both just really doing really well. I mean, I found that to be the biggest biggest weak point in ranked games is a lot of times you have a really good jungle, you have a really good bottom lane, or you have a really good mid lane or something. And then you just, for some reason, you know, the solo top thing is so difficult to some people that it ends up being your weak point in a lot of ranked games. A little action going on down here. We have Graves and Janna against Skarner. Skarner didn't stand a chance in hell. I don't know what he was doing. Graves going to pick up a free blue buff too, and I'm pinging Dragon here saying, let's go get it. Lucky for me, I can just queue over the wall, so I'm going to miss absolutely no time. They're still pinging. I say, yes, I know. I'm going for Dragon right now. Graves now has a free double buff, and we have our second Dragon in the game. It looks like we have sufficient ward coverage. If anyone were to come a mile within Dragon, we'd see it. And that's what's really killer about having a support, and what they really missed out on having Shyvana and Jax is you lose all those wards. You don't have that one dedicated person for putting wards down. You lose a lot of map coverage. I mean, they haven't even probably seen we've taken a Dragon yet. Up top lane, we have Singed versus Shyvana and Gangplank here. I can't see his health, but it looks like he's fairly well off, a little over 2,000 health or so. Yeah, they're backing off now. Singed wants to press the issue now, but Singed got to a point here, around here, where he was pretty much unkillable. I mean, he has a Rod of Ages, and it's probably pretty well stacked right now. I don't know if that number that shows there, 1 minute, is accurate or not, but he's pretty well stacked. He has his Boots of Swiftness, he has a Chain Vest to deal with that Gangplank. And down bottom here, we have another kill on Skarner, who seems to have thrown himself into the furnace. Not another kill there, unfortunately. That Janna and Graves have just been absolutely killer this game. Looks like Gangplank might be going bottom here to try to contest this tower with them. Graves is now 5-0-2 with 138 CS. He's officially more fed than I am. And he's just doing super well right now. He has that blue buff and that red buff, and he's pretty much unstoppable. He might even kill... Nope, Gangplank. Oh! Killer! Killer, absolutely devastating max range ult. Got Gangplank after the flash and all. That was such a good kill by Graves there. I didn't think he stood a chance of getting him. That was really well done by him, lining up that collateral damage to get that kill. Gangplank's still talking shit, saying that we're all failures and the only reason we're winning is because he had a bad teammate. Disagree, probably. It's been Singed versus Gangplank up top, and Singed has very easily been winning that lane. Gangplank having almost nothing in the way of items right now. He has Cloak of Agility, Sheen, Ionian Boots, and Vamp Scepter, and that's it. He has no major items except for his boots. Janna Sizzling Pro Skarner tries to take Graves and Janna by auto-attacking. Yeah, like I said, Skarner's probably their biggest weak point of this team. He's 0-2-2 now with 91 CS. I mean, he's keeping up in CS, but he is so far behind in gold right now, it's not even funny. More shit-talking in chat. I mean, what is ranked? What is ranked without trash talking each other? Up top. Wow, there's the Boston accent right there. Up top we have Singed versus Jax here. Now Kennan's coming in for the fun there and lands a nice shuriken that gets the kill. Absolutely no problem. Kenan doing a lot of damage right now at this point. 214 AP. He's doing very well for himself. 103 CS, 421. Not bad at all right now. Singed can do whatever the hell he wants at this point. That's much has been realized. And he just feels free to just bully Gangplank wherever he wants. He's level 16, Gangplank's level 12. I mean, it's not even a close fight here. Kenan coming in for another attack here. Will he get this? He pops the ultimate down. It might be enough. Yeah, it looks like he's just going to back off. Just play it safe. Pretty low HP now. Ooh, 72 HP according to this. That's super low. Yeah, down bottom, Graves was trying to read chat to me because I can't read it, and they surrendered. So that was a pretty good game, I thought. I did really well. Our entire team did really well. We had a very good Singed, and we had Graves wrecking house down bottom. Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a comment, leave a rating if you enjoyed. Only if you enjoyed. You don't have to. I'm not forcing anything here. I'm not gonna be one of those guys, you know. Like, comment, favorite, subscribe, everything, all that. Just hope you enjoyed, and have a good day.